Hello, my name is Jennifer, and welcome to part 10 of my look at seasons. And if you are returning, welcome back. And in this part, I think I'm going to try and work on some flower arranging and hopefully getting a beehive for the family so that we can eventually collect some honey and the swarms and do the various things with them. So to start with, I did notice that Joel does not have a tick for promotion for his gardener career. He is in the botanist route. He is level 6, but he has maxed his charisma, and I thought he was going to be able to negotiate a bonus, but I guess I was confused with Mason, who has the ability to call and negotiate a bonus, and perhaps also with Chloe, but Chloe doesn't need to because she's already got a check. Maybe it's too close to when work is starting. I'm not really sure. We'll have to monitor that over the day and see if that option comes up later. So she is going to get the call, I would expect, really soon for work. She looks like she's a little bit hungry, but maybe we can rally the troops. So Mason is closer to being promoted, and that's Rocky doing a little shake. So because I had him switch his career. He is now in the chef, or really he's a mixologist in the mixologist career. It looks like, I'm guessing, the butler is coming to clean that up because I went to try and drag that and I couldn't. So I'm waiting for the call to come in, but Mason works at 9, whereas Chloe, there we go. Oh, and she got her promotion. This is the level where we are. So we already have one botanist, so we're going to go the floral designer route for Chloe, which is why I had 2 of them going into this career, because otherwise I would have just kept Chloe in her painting career because they only work 2 days a week. It's actually one of my favorite careers because it only works 2 days a week. If you go the route I usually go is the master of the reel, and they work 2 days a week once they get to the top of the career, which I like because I like my Sims being at home and making lots of money. So she got a bonsai tree and 550 simoleons, and as we know, they don't make very much money if you work from home. I'm assuming that's a glitch, and hopefully they'll fix that. And for all I know, they maybe already fixed that because I am recording before the patch that was on the 31st. It's the 30th. Just in case things got messed up with it. I didn't want to really take a chance, so I thought I prefer not to go into my Let's Play saves until, everything is settled out with that. So that's why. So we're going to put that right there in that window. And she has a bonsai tree, so we're going to come over here and have her prune it. We are going to make a multi-trunk shape. Now, in the past, I always found that doing the bonsai tree helps your gardening skill. And her gardening skill is max, but I haven't been paying that much attention. But I'm kind of thinking it maybe helps if you have seasons with flower arranging. So we're going to check. We're going to monitor that a little bit and find out. So because I want her. So she is level 5. 5.5 almost of the flower arranging skill. What are you? You're still chatting because I had you rally the troops, and you always chat a little bit afterwards. And there things from, I guess I should almost turn that off. I probably should not have this potty chair out here in the open space because I've been noticing that the toddlers do not like to use them when for sure non-family members are around. I don't know about if with the kids and stuff because they're related, or maybe they're because they're kids. I'm not sure because I noticed that Levi had a little thing through the butler's face. See, that's working on her flower arranging skill. I need to take Star and have her try and do it, and then we can see whether it only works on the flower arranging because she has no gardening skill whatsoever, or flower arranging for that matter. I'm having her do some of her extra credit work because I'm hoping that she'll get a promotion for all the way up to A, because I had her do her homework and then her extra credit work, and then I had her also, in between the homework and the extra credit work, I had her do an air pressure rocketry. She did have some help from Joel. I did that. One is one I like a lot because it works on the rocket science skill. And I mean, we have a rocket, so she could have gone, but it's also not very safe to go on a rocket when you have no rocket science skill. Your Sims are much more likely to crash the rocket. Oh, we got a pop-up from Caden, and they're just about to go to school. I guess an hour away. So he's got a missing toy. I'll say play with a different toy. So he needs to work on his emotional control a little bit more. And he doesn't really have very much emotional control. So perhaps before he goes to school, I need to hunt down a violin, assuming he has high enough violin skill. And assuming I actually go on... So Chloe, I have the thing. Oh, she's very playful. And she's sick. So I'm going to have her work from home. I'm going to have her order... Oh, she doesn't need to order medicine. She has it in her inventory. So she's going to take that medicine. Then I'm going to do what I was going to do with Caden. I'm not. I'm going to have him take a shower so that he's ready for school. And you kind of need to go freshen up yourself. So you should go have a shower also. This is the one I wanted to go in, I think. Right there. And you're taking your medicine. Take your medicine. And now you should be energized and not very playful. So she has taken her medicine, and now this is what it looks like. So we could also, we can examine it. We could regrow the foliage, which I think we'll just wait for now because I'm not in a huge rush. She needs to harvest flowers. So we're going to examine that and see whether that does anything for anything. Does that help your flower arranging? I can't say it really boosted your flower arranging very much to do that. It went from 48 to 59, and she's still itchy. I thought you just took medicine. Why are you itchy? I didn't see anything with... Oh, she's still examining it. But I don't see it boosting the flower arranging skill. So maybe I should see... Maybe we'll have Star examine it and see if it does anything for her, for any of her skills. Because there's nothing... Sometimes it doesn't show it, but it's still 59% complete. So I would say it did nothing. So she needs to harvest flowers. So let's come over here. Let's work on what I wanted to. We're going to... I did actually have her harvest some of these. We're going to have it harvest the snowdrops. I don't want to harvest all because I don't know. Sometimes I've been finding that they like leave the space where... And they go and harvest things that are not like in the vicinity. Other things on the lot. And the other things on the lot, I kind of just want them to sell because I'm trying to cut down on what they have in their inventory. And while they need the flowers... Oh! He got a promotion. He got a promotion anyways. He's going to work from home. So he is a sap splicer. He's going to make an... Well, he won't unless we don't send him to work. And he got a 800 simoleons and life under a microscope. And I'm thinking that's a painting. But whether it's one that goes into his personal inventory. Let's go into build mode. And we'll check out to see... Oh! He actually got a... Do we not have one of those already? Yeah, we do. So we can sell it. So it is. I kind of thought it was a microscope. Like it says in the name, life under a microscope. But I didn't actually realize that's what it was. So at least we got that. So we're going to sell that because we already own one of those. We don't need that. And for that matter, we don't need these things that Mason got from being in the cooking career. I got rid of the popcorn maker because I found they were constantly eating the popcorn and I didn't really care for them to be eating it. And I'm going to put that... I don't know if we've upgraded that, but it doesn't matter. It's easy enough. We have enough people with... So I'm going to put that, and I'm going to change the color by using the not the eyedropper, by using the design tool, the palette. And I think that goes better with what's here, and we'll go back into... Oh my goodness, he got a microscope. So what does he need to do? He needs to feed a cow plant. Well, that may be difficult. When does he work again? He works tomorrow. Well, I don't know that our cow plant's going to be big enough for him to feed a cow plant. And the only reason he has a cow plant at all growing is because I needed to. But I guess that's the point. You need to make sure you have a cow plant for this career. And I don't actually like having cow plants usually. I usually put them in my inventory. My family inventory, which I'll probably do anyways, because you can always just take it out of the inventory when you need it. And hopefully it doesn't take that long for it to get hungry. But I don't know that he's going to complete that. But given he only gets 10 simoleons, Cody, there's food. Okay? Come eat your food. So, Chloe, you've harvested your flowers. And we have some excellent. So we're going to scent with, if we have them. I'm not sure if we do. We need to scent it with crocus. And I don't know if we have crocuses yet. We do not have crocuses. We have no crocuses in our inventory. That's begonia. That's bird of paradise, because we had planted that and had this in the family before. There's some blue bonnets, bluebells, I always call them blue bonnets, and some chrysanthemums, and that's daisies. So I don't think we have any of those. Let's take a look in our collection, household collections tab there, and see whether we've ever collected it. Because if we haven't, then it's going to make it difficult for me to, you know, go with the, well, I'm hoping to have the bees. I'm hoping to have the ability to make the flower arrangements and scent it with the crocuses. So, no, that's a fang flower. Kind of looks similar to what. So it's one of these two is the crocuses, and we don't have a crocus yet. But we have all sorts. Cody, did you eat? Because I see you're uncomfortable. Well, there's food there, so I'm going to assume he didn't eat. So we're going to call Cody to eat, and hopefully that's his problem. We have a lot of plants here from, and some of them are buried with the snow. And crocuses, I'm going to take a quick look. I can't remember for sure what season they are. When spring comes, we'll probably have like even more showing here. And do we have any in our inventory of the seasonal? See, are you off to school? You're going to high school. Why are you not going to school? You need to go to school. There you go. I'll just leave that. Okay, so we're going back to Chloe, and I am going to quickly check what it is we need for what season the crocus is in. I can never remember, and I'll be back. So the crocus is spring or winter, and I'm going to grab, that's summer, that's fall. I can just tell by in that spring. So I'm going to go through here and grab a bunch of these ones that are spring and winter and put them in our inventory and like just go through them until I find it. And once I found it, I will be back, because I'm sure you don't want to sit here and watch me go through, that's winter, all of these, especially because we can't even see it. At least you can hover over it and it tells you what it is. So once I have got that, I will be back. Well, I got it. We also got some carrots, some lemons, tulips, Christmas rose, pears, potatoes, and the crocuses. But the crocuses were I got them out of the winter one. I mean, they're winter or spring, but I happened to get them out of winter. So I'm going to take one of them and plant it. And I don't know if we already have a Christmas rose planted here. It doesn't look like it, so I'm going to take our Christmas rose and plant it also. So can we get to that one there? So let's have her go plant those ones. And then we are also going to see whether we can scent with the crocus. Hopefully it doesn't take too long to produce more crocus. No, she only planted the one, not the other one. So we're going to have her plant that. So now it says it's excellent. It does have to be excellent quality. I don't know why she can't plant that. Let's move that. Plant. Can you do it there? Or maybe it's because the gardener was coming, that's why. That's okay, I can handle that. So what I was trying to do is, if you look here, it says white chrysanthemums. That's the one I just chose to do because I find they come out decently. They are excellent, which they need to be able to scent them. But it says it's a befriending crocus, and it's pristine. So they do spoil once they're been made. So I'm going to see if we have room to put one right here, a beehive. I might have to rearrange things a little bit. This may not work. Maybe it might be better to try putting it down on this end, perhaps. Is that a bonsai? I think it is. And then we'll put that possibly there. And then we'll get, and it's going to be dormant anyways, the bees, so we probably can't do very much with them because it's the wrong time of year, but we may as well be getting them. Birdie's bee box. There it is, and it comes in very many colors. I've only ever used the default color, I have to say. We'll use this, and it's not very big. And you do not have to be in build mode, if I remember correctly. You can just click and drag these and move them, but it's easier, since I'm in build mode, to just do it like this. So let's put this here. I have heard, I can't say that I've noticed this, that if you have classical music, that's supposed to help, but it doesn't hurt. Oh, we already have the box in here. We're going to put it over here, over top of it, and then we're going to make sure that it is on. Turn on to classical. So can she come and bond with the bee? So there's no honey, so we're going to have to wait for spring probably to get any honey, because even though it's inside, I don't find it makes any difference whether or not they're dormant in the winter, whether they're inside or not. So that's not going to help at all. So from that perspective, it didn't really help us to get the bee box this quickly, but maybe we can try and build a relationship with them before it's spring. And I have heard that the relationship you have with them helps. Joel, what's your phone call? Oh, we have a what's up, Chuck. Caden got sick and threw up in the hallway in front of a bunch of other students. He's with the nurse now. Do a thorough health check. Make sure he doesn't get teased. Send him back to class. Oh, they're all not very nice. I don't like any of these. And I don't want it to lower his conflict resolution. So I guess we will just do this. Because that's the least of my... it's my least disliked version of it. Now I realized, and I probably commented this, is that the reason these doors were locked in my last part was that I was planning on having a street sale to get rid of the things in their inventory. So we want everyone but household members, but we want to allow access to the butler. And then we're going to do the same thing over here, and hopefully I will remember this time that I've done this. So we're going to lock door for everyone but household members, and again I will allow access to the butler. Well, to employees. I don't notice that that works very well because my nannies and stuff don't come in even when the door is locked. So now you're going to come over here. You're going to have to change because it's freezing outside. We're going to view inventory. I'm going to grab the things, the treasures. So I'm going to grab all the treasures in his inventory and put them on. And then hopefully I don't have to babysit him while he has this street sale. I just want to get... Well, one thing, it'll help lower our bills next time, and two, it'll help cover our bills that were very, very expensive before. So I think that's everything. So now we're going to have him come here and stock the table. Is that the maid? Will the maid be able to leave? Or is he cannot leave because, why don't I unlock this for now, and hopefully he can leave? Because my goal isn't to trap the maid in the house. Can you go? Bye-bye. We unlocked the door. We can't start a street sale until we leave because we don't want strangers coming in our house. And he is... Run inside. Why are you running inside? Don't have this on. Don't be so silly. Why do when I come into the game you're in your winter clothes, but when you go outside you don't put your winter clothes on? That does not make any sense at all. I don't even know which one. Well, I don't care which one. It'll still count as being warm. So can you put that on? You can't even see the frogs. Okay, run inside and then come right back out again with your winter clothes on. Okay, so now we're going to come have you tend the table. So maybe this isn't a good time to have a street sale. Maybe we need to wait and hope. Maybe we should check the forecast. It's a blizzard. Okay, we're not going to do this. But we are going to come clear the table and put it back into that inventory. And then, so we don't need, we'll leave that door unlocked and leave the back door locked. We're going to come and check the forecast. More choices. No. We want to watch channel. And the fireplace channel is very fitting when it's freezing outside. Gives the illusion of warmth. So there the maid is leaving. So you're going to come check this, and hopefully we'll be able to have a street sale. Or a yard sale, I should say. I usually prefer street sales, but I've been having problems that things get stuck on the tables when I put them into the world. So that's why I'm doing it this way, where I lock the doors. But the reason I don't like locking the doors is because I have to, one, remember to do that, and two, remember to unlock them. And then also, I don't like to have street sales when you have staff, when you have employees over, because they can't go out. So are we actually going to get are we just getting an ad? Or are we going to, actually see what the weather is going to be? And does this actually give me any information, or is this just like a little thing that comes up across the screen and it's not going to give me any idea? Because this does not look like it's telling me anything. Is there any way I can actually check the real forecast? Though one interesting thing to note is that we can submit a grant proposal, but I think we'll have to do that in the next part, because this part has probably gone on long enough. Has Chloe built up any relationship at all with this bee box from doing that? We'll have her bond with the bees again. We'll just have her, she probably can get, even though they're calm because of the flowers, I think I have still seen my Sims get stung by the bees. What I want to check one more thing is, can I see anything on here for the weather on here that we actually say, oh, this is what the forecast is? So what does this show? This tells us today's forecast. Well, I don't want today's forecast. I want to know tomorrow's forecast. I want to know when it's not going to be so cold so that we can plan for our street sale. Let me know if you've seen that, and by the time I may figure it out, if it's even an option, because I'll probably look it up online, but because this is just researching. Gardening, nothing we really need to know. Browsing the web isn't going to do it. And he can do lots of things to do. He can submit a grant proposal, blog about scientific findings, and blog about gardening tips. And then social networking, he can, do stuff with that. But I don't know. I guess we'll have to wing it as to when we're going to have the street sale, because it's probably not a good idea to do it during a blizzard. So we just have to wait for it to be not blizzarding outside, and then maybe we can have our street sale, and hopefully not freezing either. But things you need to consider a little bit more, and he is sick, everybody's been getting sick in this house. So let's just finish this by watching her bonding with the bees, and then I'll off camera check again what's wrong with Cody. I'm thinking he needs to go potty. He has just eaten, so he should not need that. He shouldn't need food. So let's see, is she gonna really bond with them very well? Now, if you do it one more time, are they still gonna be okay with you? They are dormant, and they're calm. And there's our flower. It needs to be in our flower arrangement, which needs to be in 5 spots, 5 close proximity to it. 5 grid. Oh, is she going to get... Now she's going to do it again. No, she's not. She's going to send a text instead. It's not off. Oh, she is finally doing it again. We can watch through the window, the frosted windows from the cold outside, and see whether or not she does anything with that. And since she wasn't, I decided to flip around and look from the inside. I don't really see much happening. Do I have the walls up? Is that why they're like that? They must be up. So, do we have anything on our tree? We do! Our money fruit tree is worth 16,000 simoleons. So we're going to supersell to get rid of everything. And do we have any... Actually, before I supersell... And I got angry toddlers who are hungry. I paused it, so they're all going to be okay. So we can harvest our harvestables, which is on... This is the tree that I had spliced with the pomegranate and money. So I don't know whether we have anything on there. I'm going to take a look, but we'll do that in the next part. I'm going to look after our little kiddos off camera. But that is it for this part. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye! This has been Jennifer. If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them below. I'd love to see them. If you liked the video, please leave a like. And if you'd like to see more videos of challenge, let's plays, tutorials, and occasional speed builds, please subscribe if you haven't already done so. Thanks very much!